Okay, on the Newshour tonight, we have this issue has really picked up and people are talking about it all over, especially since Jaisha came on the Newshour last night. And I have with me representing the establishment, and it is my firm belief that everyone in the establishment should resign out of either of two reasons. One, out of shame. Out of shame, you have one option to resign. C.K. Walson, welcome to the show. You're still hanging on to your post as Secretary of the Athletics Federation of India. Any self-respecting person would have resigned by now. Manish Kumar, COO of the Athletics Federation of India. People like you, Manish Kumar, are there in that post because of the athletes. You do nothing for them. One of our athletes almost died. You put out a press release blaming that person. Even out of shame, you also should quit, but you're hanging on to your post. I don't know why. Virendra Nanavati, Senior Vice President of the Indian Olympic Association from Ahmedabad. Namdev Shirgaonkar, Executive Member of the IOA, joining us from in Mumbai. Sumansi Raman, who is on the establishment side tonight. He says, don't jump to conclusions. We're not jumping to conclusions. We have the footage. We never jump to conclusions. It's the officials who jump to conclusions. It's the officials who abused and vilified a champion athlete, and those officials must quit en masse. Atul Vasan, former cricketer. R.K. Mishra, organizes marathons and concerned citizen, President of the Navbharat Democratic Party. Kishore Bhimani, Senior Sports Journalist. Bejon Mishra, activist. Citizen Voice. Himanshu Chaturvedi, founder of the Lok Disha Sports Law Initiative. And V. Balagovind is former athletics coach. He was Adil Sopariwala's coach, who is an Olympian and the President of the Athletics Federation of India. So we have a big panel, and should we start right now? C.K. Walson, can you hear me? Yes. The phone lines will be open, Mr. Walson. In fact, I am told they are open now. So be careful of what you say. Be careful of sounding as pompous and arrogant as you sounded when you spoke to my reporter. Who made you Secretary of the Athletics Federation of India? Who made you?
Because the members made me as a Secretary of Athletics.
What are your unique qualifications to be Secretary of the Athletics Federation of India?
I am an athlete. I am an athlete.
What kind of athletics did you do, and at what level when you were an athlete? What is your athletic record?
I did long jump. I did long jump, and I was appointed under porters under sports quota.
One second.
And I represented the inter-university.
You represented the university. Beyond university, you did long jump for university.
Yeah. Inter-university. And apart from that, yes. And apart from that, I'll tell you, I am an international judge. I have worked as technical delegate for 3 Asian Games, and the next Asian Games.
Don't tell me about your official positions. I'm not interested in them. I am not, Mr. Walson. Now the question is this.
Yeah. Yes.
When you did your long jump, did you drink water in between?
Yes.
Did you drink water?
When I did my long jump. I can take water. It is not
between the long jumps. Did you drink water? Did you drink water?
Line cut kiya.
I can take water Water. It is not restricted.
Not restricted.
I can take water.
You can take water. How many long jumps were you?
It is not restricted.
How many?
In my
listen
event,
to me, Mr. Walson. How many long jumps could you do without drinking water?
Yes. No, without drinking water, it all depends on individual. Even without drinking water, we can do. It is.
So I have a question for you. What is this man? This tainted fellow whose name came up in the Commonwealth Games scam?
Pardon?
That tainted man whose name came up in the Commonwealth Games scam. What's his name? The protege, the sidekick of Suresh Kalmadi. Lalit Banot. My question to you is,
okay.
Lalit Banot told my reporter today, when we were asked that why water was not given, he said, there are some people who don't have breakfast, they have lunch directly. And it varies from person to person. And that explains why water was not given specifically.
I would say he has nothing to do with this.
Pardon me?
But I would say he has nothing to do with this because he is not a part of a thing. He has nothing to do with this.
No, but he's been the Secretary of the Athletics Federation of India for more than a decade. He's currently serving as Vice President of the Asian
Yeah,
Athletic
he was a
Association.
former secretary.
Former secretary. And you are the present secretary.
He was the former secretary.
Now you
He
tell
was the
me.
former
No, no,
secretary.
I want to know one thing from you. I want to know.
I am the present.
I want to know one thing from you.
Yes.
The men who were
Yeah.
participating in the marathon
Yes.
were given water.
Yes.
They were given water.
See, in the marathon, let me tell you under
listen to
Rule
me.
240, the
Listen to me.
water and the refreshment station, let me explain it, let me
Why
explain
did
it
you
to
not give
no?
water?
See, under Rule 240 in marathon,
Oh, you are reading the
see,
rules.
let me explain it to you, no? You allow me to talk.
I have Rule
only then
240
should
with
be
me.
able- Sir, I
have Rule
will
240
tell
with
you
me. Be careful of what
Yeah,
you say.
Rule 40 it is. Yes, you read the rule. You read the Rule 40. You read the Rule 40 and let me know. The water and the refreshment station are provided by the organizers. Yes.
You know something? I'll have to. Mr.
quite clearly written in that.
Mr. Walson. Now you remember people,
Yeah.
everyone
Yes,
watching
tell me.
tonight, and let's
Yes.
get all the panelists on air who are all listening to you completely baffled. We are amazed.
Exactly.
At your
Yes.
at Mr. Walson,
Yes.
don't interrupt me. You know, I don't like being interrupted like this. This is not your Athletics Federation of India meeting. This is the news hour. So my question to you is: you have Rule 240 before you? I have it with me. I have it with me.
Yes.
Yeah. Under Rule 240, which I have with me, and you are going to apologize on live television and potentially quit if you are wrong and I am right. Because if you are wrong, that means you did not give water when you were supposed to. And then you'll have to either apologize or quit on news.
Yeah, you read.
Now, let's get into the specifics, please.
Yes, you tell me. Yes.
Under Rule 240 of the International Athletics Association, under Rule 240 of the International Association of Athletics Federation Rules 2016 or 17, respective countries are responsible for providing their athletes with refueling supplies during the race.
Correct.
It says that at all events, water shall be available at suitable intervals of approximately 5 kilometers, which was not done by Indian officials. Point number 2, it says for events longer than 10 kilometers, refreshments other than water may be made available at these points. None of these were made available to Jaisha in a 42 kilometers run. You quit tonight. It also says a maximum of 2 officials per country may be stationed behind know my name. I know my name. It also says a maximum of 2 officials per country may be stationed behind the area designated for their country at any one time. And I'm sorry to tell you that not a single person was stationed behind the Indian booth during Jaisha's 42-kilometer run. Not one.
Mr. Goswami.
It also says that refreshments may include drinks, energy supplements, foodstuff, and any other item other than water, all of which were made available by other countries for their athletes. But I'm sorry to say, you disinterested, apathetic, and lethargic officials, officials almost led an athlete to her death. What if she had died? What if she had died? What if she had died? What if she had died?
This is what you have.
What if you're still protesting?
No.
What if something had happened to her? What if something had happened to her?
I am sorry to say.
I'm sorry to say that you are the most irresponsible official I've seen.
Mr. Goswami.
Mr. Walson, I've read the rules to you. Now you read me the rules. I've read the rules to you. The debate is open. Mr. Bijon Mishra is coming into the debate. I'm sorry. Debate is open.
Okay. Let me tell you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You thought you'd cover it up.
First of all, once a probe has started,
you are not allowing us
should
to
immediately put in their papers. Once the probe has started, all the officials should put in their papers. Number 1. Number 2, they are not fit to be the officials because they don't even know the rules. You have read it out to them. He is trying to defend something which he has no right to defend. He has to say that yes, we have failed, we have messed up. You have shown on camera how the Indian desk is empty. Why do these officials go to these, the Olympics when they can't even?
Yeah, why do you?
Desk which has been.
Why do you? Why do you go?
Why did you go there?
Why do you go?
Why do you go there?
Why do you go? To have fun? To walk around? To do shopping? Why do you go?
Let me explain.
64 officials. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 64 officials went to Rio.
You spend country's money.
64 officials went to Rio, and you thought you did this cover up. I'm telling you, you thought you did this cover up. I'm telling you, Bijan, the story is very simple. I don't know how this story did not come out. It will have to be investigated. What kind of media management these people were doing. I want to know from you. I want to know from you. I want to know from you.
Institutions will be exposed.
I want to know from you.
Institutions will.
I have the pictures now. Now, Mr. Walson, Mr. Walson, Mr. Walson, Mr. Walson. These are Mr. Walson, Mr. Walson,
public domain.
Mr. Walson. Okay, the debate is open.
Yes.
Debate.
Yes, Manish Kumar. What's one-sided about the debate? What's one-sided about the debate? Have you seen the footage?
No.
No, absolutely. I'm not very good at slanging match. I will just put out.
No, listen, this is not a slanging match. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you can, you please answer.
Serious
Let me just
matter.
speak.
It's a
You've
serious
invited.
No, 1 second. Don't try and denigrate it by talking a slanging match. I'm sorry, Manish Kumar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Manish, 1 minute. Manish, before you come in, and I will give you the opportunity, but before you come in.
Please understand. Please understand. Indian sports has evolved over the years. There are administrators who are as committed as the athletes and coaches.
Don't give yourself a certificate. 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 Manish Kumar, you want to make a speech? You want to make a speech? You want to make a speech? I have a question for you. Nation needs to know. I'll tell you what the nation needs to know. I'll tell you the reality. Okay, 1 second.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
You're not allowing us to talk.
I'm sorry, Manish, you want to make a speech.
You invited us.
You want to make a speech. You want to make a speech. You answer my question.
Public domain.
You answer my question.
Information in the public domain.
Manish.
Arnab, this cannot go on. You have to allow us to put in factual information on the public domain. No, you did not allow.
Okay, I'll give one fact and you give a counter fact. I'll give one fact and you give a counter fact.
He cares for the athlete. In fact, I've been in touch with Jaisha for the last 1.5 years, extended or held. You are not willing to accept the other side of the story. You want to be the judge, prosecutor. You want to make all the judgment.
There is
That's
no
not
other
fair
side.
or no. Debate is about when you give
Just 1 minute. Bijan, 1 minute. 1 second. First of all, you calm down.
No, this cannot go on. You have to allow this debate to go on. You're the one who is the biggest hurdle to what facts and what truth is for the nation. You have to allow us to speak on this.
And who are you?
You have to allow us to speak on this.
I'm sure even Suresh Kalmadi said that. Now please wait. I put few facts that count. Manish, 1 minute. Manish, listen to me. Don't just protest. Answer my questions. Answer. You will have to answer my questions tonight.
No. You're not the
What is no? What is no? You want officials to get a long rope. You don't want to answer any facts.
No.
Can you run how long can you run without water? How long can you run without water? How long can you run without water? How long can you run without water?
No, please.
How long can you run without water? I want to know how long you can run without water. How long can you run without water?
It's a very distressful.
How long can you run without water?
Or no, please explain to your viewers that how many times have you spoken about Jaisha in the last 4 years? Have you ever discussed athletics in the last 4 years? No. Did you speak about Jaisha in the last 4 years? You did not. Did you at all glorify her achievement in the Asian Games? You never did. Please do not preach from the pulpit. Please try and give opportunity to everyone to explain the facts.
Okay, first of all, let him complete his complaining. Let him complete his complaining. Okay, have you finished complaining? Have you finished complaining? Now we'll take some questions. Now I've got others in the debate. Let's get all the panelists in. Viewers, I'm seeing a very interesting trend out here. Sumant, I see your hand go up, but just wait a while because I've got other panelists. By the way, 1 second. By the way, I'm saying the debate is open, which means standard tactic. Just one point. No, 1 minute.
They had conducted.
Yes, Mr. Balgovin.
No, there is no.
Yes, Mr. Balgovin.
There are good administrators that.
Manish, keep quiet. No, I know you're an official, but let others speak, please. I heard you.
Now, please listen to me.
Balgovin ji, go on.
Please listen to me.
Yeah.
They had conducted a mini marathon, that is 40 kilometers. They made the second runner, Kavita Rawat, run 40 kilometers 10 days prior to the competition. This kind of nonsense never happens anywhere in the world. Do you conduct a trial at the Rio Olympics 10 days prior to the Olympics? It takes an athlete
I think
2
this is
to
out of
3 months
context.
to
What are you
recover.
talking about? We're talking about OP Jaisha issue.
Manish.
You're talking about
Hello,
events.
hello,
You're talking
Manish.
about events.
Manish,
No, you're talking
Manish,
about
will I tell you to
events
keep
now.
quiet?
which we cannot
Manish, be
now.
quiet.
No,
Manish,
no. Please
Manish.
focus on the debate. Please
Manish,
focus-
listen.
please
One second,
focus
one
on
second.
the
I'm going to
agenda.
say
Please
something to
focus on
Manish.
the
Manish,
agenda.
reduce your volume and I'm going to say something to you. You see the problem with you, with you, Manish, and you're going to be just keeping quiet now, okay? Last warning to you.
No,
is the absolute, what is no. You have lack of respect to anyone. Do you know who you're talking to? That is V. Balagovind. He's a former representative of the Bombay district in Maharashtra state at the Athletics Federation of India, where the athletes would qualify.
Please understand. Or no, please understand. No, please understand. No,
I haven't seen a more ridiculous man than you.
Please focus.
I haven't seen a more ridiculous man than you, Manish. You know, you are new. This man who you are speaking to, V. Balagovind, he has coached the president of the Athletics Federation of India. He knows a little bit more about athletics than you do. He knows a little bit more about athletics than you do. Please show him some respect. Okay, bring down your pomposity.
OP Jaisha is the topmost athlete in the country at the moment.
Last 4 years, you had no coverage of athletics.
OP Jaisha is the best athlete in the country today.
You don't show athletics at
And if she is going to be shown this kind of respect,
absolutely.
and if she is given this kind of facilities, these athletic officials are not deserving to be in their seat.
You see, problem
They should
for
immediately.
the problem for people like Manish Kumar tonight and CK Walson is that they are desperately trying to somehow hold on to their chair. You be quiet. I'm not speaking. Speak when you're spoken to.
No.
Speak when you're spoken to, Manish, or I'm going to reduce your volume. Speak when you're spoken to.
No, but
speak
why
when
are
you're
you taking our name and passing?
Damn it! You don't even take a single question. Don't you understand that?
Comment. Why do you
Take a single question. Will you take a single question?
Why are you getting so hassled or no?
Because your smug expression is making people hassle. You should understand that there is an athlete who almost died, and then there is a pompous official like you who doesn't care about it.
No. Can I ask you?
An athlete has almost died, and then there is a pompous official like you who doesn't care about it. You know, your smugness, your pomposity, your arrogance, your attitude, your couldn't care a less attitude is actually what is making people across the country irritated as of this moment. Atul Vasan is on the debate. I have Himanshu Chaturvedi on the right, please.
No, don't make it
Arnab, the Athletic Federation of India is one of the most dubious bodies in the country. The whole organization is still revolving around people like Kalmadi and Lalit Banod.
Yeah.
They are the ones from behind the scene. They are controlling this entire association.
No, he'll fight with everyone. He'll shout at everyone.
Even the
today,
people
Manish.
who are representing.
Mr. Balagovind, the problem is. One second, yaar, Manish. Now enough,
Yes.
Manish, you don't show respect to him. No, I'm going to tell you to get out of the program. Okay? He's the president of Athletic Federation of India's coach. Learn to speak to him with respect. You show that smugness once more, I'll tell you to just get out of the program. Do you understand that? And I haven't even opened the phone lines yet.
You're the one who invited us, no?
Yeah, I invited you to speak with respect, not to behave like that.
No, you invited me.
Yeah, so what? You think you're a VVIP? Answer the question.
I'll
show the footage right now. Viewers, I'll show the footage. And I'll tell you why a person like Manish Kumar. I'm not being condescending, I'm being real towards you. You expect everyone to be there, giving you sort of, a right royal ride as you throw this arrogance around. It's not going to work on the Newshour. You understand that, okay? Times have changed. People like you have got to feel answerable.
Allow us to talk. Allow us to talk.
Well, you know what? Reduce your volume first. Now we'll see the footage. If you got a TV set next to you, see the footage. Viewers, footage does not lie. Footage does not lie. I'm opening up the debate right now. Atul Vasan, R.K. Mishra, Kishore Bhimani, Bejon Mishra, Himanshu Chaturvedi, Suman C. Raman, everyone feel free to come in. The footage that I have out here, the footage that I have out here, just a minute, RK, I'll just come to you one thing. You see, the footage that I have with me shows an unmanned empty table. Persons like Manish Kumar don't want to answer the question. Today, the Athletics Federation of India has spent the last 24 hours scrambling to come up with an explanation as to how an Olympian ran a 42-kilometer race in the sweltering Rio sun without any assistance from the Indian officials. I have visuals with me which expose people like Manish Kumar completely, because there is an Indian booth 20.5 kilometers into the race that's halfway in, which is not only unmanned, but does not have a single bottle of water. A direct corroboration of Jaisha's claims, which means that our top marathon runner had to run past the halfway mark fueling station because there was no official to assist her. There was not a single bottle of water. That's the fact tonight. I have the whole sequence, 1 hour, 10 minutes and 58 seconds into the race. The Athletics Federation of India has been delving into hyper-technicalities in an attempt to cover up the apathy and the lack of basic humaneness vis-a-vis Jaisha. I have two sequences, 1 hour, 10 minutes and 58 seconds into the race, and another one, 2 hours, 14 minutes into the race, that directly corroborates the fact that there was no one standing at the Indian booth during Jaisha's 42-kilometer run. And please understand, look at these pictures, viewers, and speak up tonight. The Athletics Federation of India, in all its arrogance tonight, represented by the super arrogant Manish Kumar, clings on to being in denial mode. The fact is that as Jaisha fainted, and let's see the smugness on Manish Kumar's face. I want you to see his smug smile tonight. After this, I hope he wipes off that smugness. The fact is that when Jaisha fainted after crossing the finishing line, it was Rio officials who ensured she was taken on a stretcher. There was not a single sign of an Indian official. She was on the field fainting for several minutes. The visuals speak for themselves. It was only the Rio volunteers who helped her get onto that flat stretcher. At that time, she says, I was lying unconscious. There was nowhere there to help me. I could have died. And despite all this, people like Manish Kumar and C.K. Walson are smug about what has happened. They'll only smile about it. These people have no moral authority to be in that position anymore. She falls to the floor as she crosses the line for her country. The Athletics Federation of India holds on to their shameless brazenness. They refuse to apologize to India's true champion. I have footage in my possession that OP Jaisha fell to the floor and fainted as she crossed the finish line, which is a direct corroboration of her narrative expressed on the Newshour yesterday when she recounted how she risked her life to complete the race for her country. But people like Manish Kumar and C.K. Walson feel it's okay for them to paint her to be a liar. The debate is open tonight and the lines will be open as well. I want Himanshu Chaturvedi to come and go ahead. Himanshu Chaturvedi, I think we've heard this one side of Manish Kumar and C.K. Walson. Let's hear you as well. Mr. Chaturvedi.
Arnab, thank you for getting me in the debate now, and it's very important point I would like to make here. I have all the fears that OP Jaisha's statement coming on record, coming on media, will invite trouble for her in future as an athlete. She is going to be victimized. She's going to be put into problems. So on recorded Newshour, I'm trying to tell you that OP Jaisha, if you want any legal aid, I am here free of cost. It's not even a photocopy.
Always been very
cost will be taken from you. Come to us. Any legal action taken against you, or if you want to file a complaint, we are with you. I am committing this at the Newshour.
That's untrue. That's false.
What if she had died? What if she had died? R.K. Mishra.
No.
R.K. Mishra, what if she had died?
Actually, you know, these officials are
R.K. Mishra.
No, Manish and Wal, they are shocked because they did not expect an athlete to have courage to speak against them, because they know, athletes know that they will victimize. As Himanshu rightly said, these athletes control them with the iron fist.
Allow me 1 minute.
1 minute, Manish. Where were you till she fell? You did not.
RK, let RK speak.
You are not there to take care of her, and then you put the coach in the security, Manish. You put the coach in the security hands. You are not there to take care of her. You did not give her the water. It's a shame on you.
I was not.
Forget about 1.5 years. You didn't do anything when she needed you.
The other athlete.
1 minute doesn't matter, Manish. You may be a great guy who cares, but you are not there when she needed you.
No,
we hear you out. But why were you not there? Did you not expect? Did you not expect her to participate?
Yeah, but I won't let you make a speech. Atul Vasan is on the debate. Atul Vasan. Atul Vasan.
We do not want your speech.
No, but Atul Vasan is on the debate.
She needed you.
No, but
every other country was
Atul
there.
Vasan is on the debate.
Can you mute?
Atul Vasan. Atul Vasan. Atul, please.
Where were you?
Atul.
Can you mute this Mr. Manish, please?
No,
because otherwise we'll not get a word in. Because this guy is just babbling at the background.
Yeah, he is.
You know, I just want to say my head hangs in shame today. And you know, the shameless defending of what they did is even more baffling for me. I put a tweet out that these guys should be put on a barbecue. You know, I am just wondering, you know, the technicality that you shouldn't ask for it. You know, sometimes athletes can be naive and not knowing the fine print. You know, what are the support staff doing? Don't they know she might, because in Beijing she didn't have water, she might not need in Rio again. What kind of logic is this? You know, you can put it out there. If she wants it, she can have it. If she doesn't want it, she will not have it. But not being there, what were you doing? They thought कि चलो इसको पानी नहीं चाहिए, कोपा कबारा भी चलते हैं, लड़कियां देखेंगे. यही करा है. What were they doing? So I just want Prime Minister Modi to order a comprehensive audit of all the officials that went there and what is the kind of value they lent to the whole exercise. Because we are fed up. This is going to be repeated and these guys are shameless, thick-skinned guys.
No,
they don't feel any shame, no matter what you say or not.
On the day,
it's not going to affect them because these guys will get the votes and be head of the association.
Sumant is on, Kishore Bimani is on.
Great Britain does it, Germany does it.
No, one more point.
Why do we need associations?
Yes,
let's have a umbrella body looking after Olympic sport and let's sort it out. Because we are fed up with all this.
Sumant, I'm not getting Sumant's audio. I can't hear him.
Ordnov has been 20 minutes.
Sorry, 1 second.
You haven't given us a question. You haven't allowed me to speak.
You know what? I'll allow you to speak when you answer a question. You know, this is not your speech competition going on. You want to answer a question, I allow you to speak. But if you think you're only going to come and protest, then you try doing those stunts somewhere else. I have a question for you. If you answer my question, I'll let you speak.
But allow us to speak. Allow me to put...
Hello, Mr. Manish Kumar, you've spoken the longest, but you've not answered a single question. Now I'll want to see you answering a question. Under rule number...
But you got to ask me something. You haven't asked me. You only call me names.
You think this is a joke going on? You don't understand the seriousness of the issue? You don't get it when I talk to you seriously?
Or no, you have to allow the other side
You don't get it. You don't get the seriousness of the issue? For you, it's a joke. For me, it's not. Okay? Now the question is this.
I think in my 2-year stint with the AFI, I've been almost on a daily basis in touch with Jaisha and the other athletes.
This is not your self-certification policy.
Hello. Now, in the last
you know, 1 second. Manish, you know, first of all, I am not interested in your vacuous, silly, I am not interested in your vacuous, silly, pompous, self-congratulatory certificates to yourself. My question is that since both of you in your individual interviews to Times Now have basically said, you and Valson, okay? I'll deal with both of you together. Both of you in your individual interviews to Times Now have basically said that nothing of this sort happened. You said this to our reporter Karishma. I spare a moment and tell me what sort of mindset. Now you got to listen, you know. You got to listen. You only listen to Kalmadi or what? You don't get it? Listen. Spare a moment and tell me what sort of mindset indulges in coming up with petty technicalities to defend the incompetence of not providing her with a manned India booth.
No.
Now, 1 second. Other athletes had their representatives on the sidelines with refreshments. Jaisha had to run past because the stalls were empty. Point number 1. Other athletes had the benefits of having their officials cheer them on through the grueling 42-kilometer run. Jaisha had empty stalls. I found out hers was the only event on that day. There were 64 officials. Kishore Bimani, there were 64 officials. Out of them, 16 Kishore Bimani were dedicated to athletics. And there was a marathoner, Kishore Bimani, running alone. Okay? They couldn't care less. I don't know why these officials, and they are giving all kinds of silly reasons. She never asked for water. She never asked for water, so we didn't give her water. And when she's raised questions, they are trying to pummel her. Kishore Bimani is on the debate. Kishore Bimani. Yeah, Kishore Bimani.
Yeah. I'd like to answer that, Arnab. The fact is that today, if you have a boxing ring, I mean, Indians have not looked after their boxers. If outside the boxing ring, if the boxer says, I don't want any oxygen around, you think you'll take the oxygen away? A tennis player
who requires you see a tennis person helping out like Anand Amritraj or Akhtar Ali will be peeling bananas and giving it to them. The athletes need to be pampered. They need to feel wanted. Where was the support system in Rio? I've seen Italians who go on bicycles chasing their athletes and shouting at them, prego, move, come on boys. And here is a woman running by herself.
Where were they?
No support system, no officials, no water, no drinks. What on earth were they doing? They were out there shopping. They were out there looking at beach volleyball. I don't know what else they were doing. Because the fact remains that an athlete needs pampering. She needs a support system. She needs to feel that even if she doesn't want it, there's going to be glucose water on the sides. We want to hear these Indian officials come run with the athletes and say, come on, when she fell down, what happened to the Indian officials? She fell down, only the coach was there and the Rio officials were there. This has happened once too often. And I want to sum up by saying that Lalit Bhanot, who was with Kalmadi all these years, has had the nerve to say that these people who come on panel discussions, ignorant people like us, they don't know anything. They are not aware of the intricacies of marathons, and they're talking rubbish. My point is, you can shoot the messenger as much as you want. Today there is so much ill will against the officials of the AFI.
Rightly so.
I feel ashamed that I've been so closely connected with sport and with Olympic Games.
You know, there is Mr. Walson here on the program. And Mr. Walson said that for the men, Mr. Walson, I saw your interview as well. First of all, I don't know why you're hanging on to your job. There must be something remarkable that keeps you attached to that job despite despite your incompetence, despite your lack of respect for the job, despite your contempt for the athletes, and despite the national derision for your insensitivity. There must be something that really keeps you stuck to your chair. Any self-respecting person in your or Manish Kumar's place by now, out of shame and remorse, would have quit. But people like Manish Kumar come on television and show their smug expression and laugh about what happened. I don't know how long Manish can run without water. My question to you, Mr. Walson, is this. That you said that the men asked for the water, we gave them. For those who walked for 20 kilometers, they asked for it, we gave them. Can you please tell us why you feel that a woman running a marathon does not need water, and a man running a marathon needs water, and a woman running a marathon does not need water, but a man running a 20-kilometer walk needs water? Or you expect the woman to ask for water specially? In other words, you are saying that a woman running a marathon must make a formal application to us. I mean, you are the Athletics Federation of India or the Comedians Club of India? You are saying that you want the woman to come to you and say, I want water.
Let me tell you the thing.
Why do you go there? What do you go there to do?
Let me explain it to you.
You explain to the country. One second. And on top of it, sorry, I have not finished. On top of it, you are saying,
you are not allowing me to speak.
On top of it, listen to me. On top of it, you said in the interview that, she's making too much of the fact that it was 42 degrees temperature. It was actually very pleasant. It was nice weather, 27 degrees. I don't know why she's complaining.
It was 21 degrees.
Can you please tell me, Mr. Walson, I'm asking you a serious question. What is the atmospheric temperature for an Indian official to consider giving water to an athlete? You give water over 35 degrees or under 35 degrees? Because your argument is that it was not hot enough. I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to call you the Comedians Club of India, because even that's too flattering for you. Please understand. My third point, she said, you are saying you should approach her coach. I want to ask you, why was the coach detained? Why was the coach detained by security? Because he fought with officials thinking that she was dead. My third question to you, Mr. Walson, and have the patience and humility to listen to me. What if something had happened to her? What if something had happened to her? You would have quit then. Now you'll say, I can't hear anything. Now neither you nor Manish will hear anything. Now suddenly the audio line disappears.
Will quit.
So now let me come back with an answer. You have put me three questions. Let me answer.
This is the state of Indian sport. This is the state of Indian sport 6 years after the Commonwealth Games.
Can you allow us to respond?
Can I make a point?
You have put a question. Let us answer the question. You are not allowing us to answer the question.
Listening to you. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you with a lot of patience.
We have collected all the containers for the personal refreshments from the organizers. Then we came to the personal coach of Mr. OP Jaisha and asked whether she really require personal.
No, 1 second. You have any doubt that the requirement will be there? 1 second. Hello, sir. Can I ask you one question?
No,
Mr. Walson, stop right there. Pause. I'm saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. 1 second. Stop right there. You are saying you collected all the refreshments, which means you took the refreshments, the glucose, the bananas, whatever fruit. You collected it. 1 second.
No,
1 minute. 1 minute. Whatever it is, water, lemonade, whatever it is, you collected it. And then you said, does she want it? Now, I just want to know from you, why do you think she will not want it? Someone explain this to me. Himanshu, Atul Vasan, why would you think she may not want it? And that she has to explicitly say, that she has to explicitly say, that she has to explicitly, 1 minute, Sumant, that she has to explicitly say, Bijan, look at the, no, 1 second, look at the remarkable situation. You collect it. No, I have Mr. Balagovind.
If they have collected all the refreshments, where did they keep them?
Where did you keep them?
Why it was not placed on the table?
Yeah. You went shopping?
Listen, we have not collected, we have only collected empty
bottles. But you just said you've collected. Now again you're changing your mind.
Bottles from the organizers.
People should just go.
Okay. Then the drink has to be provided by the athletes and not by us. Okay.
Drink has to be provided by the athlete?
See, the personal drink has to be provided by the athlete. Yes?
Then why are you there?
And not by us.
Sorry, 1 minute. Just stop 1 minute. Stop 1 minute. Right there. Mr. Walson, I'm trying to comprehend you, and believe me, every minute that you are speaking on Newshour, every minute that you and Manish are speaking on Newshour, thousands of viewers are calling behind. You know that? And now you are saying that the athlete has to collect. Okay, 1 second. I think RK, now they are changing their line.
I didn't say they are saying the athlete has to give her personal drinks from the personal coaches. No, you are not understanding my answer.
So then what is your job?
The athlete will give us the personal drinks, and the personal drinks will be sealed and given to the organizers.
But you just said if she would have asked you,
they will bring it to the spot of wherever it is marked.
Viewers, can you believe it? Let me simplify this for you. Let me simplify this for RK before you come.
What was your
viewers? One second. Viewers, 1 second. No, 1 second. I just put this in perspective, viewers. There was a man called Suresh Kalmadi. Many of the people, I'm not saying specifically people on the program, have been patronized by Suresh Kalmadi, who's still a looming shadow over Indian sport somewhere. He and his, his partner in arms, Lalit Bhanot, who's given that ridiculous explanation, are still very much there. 70,000 crore rupees scam, thousands of crores of rupees being put, 64 officials flying down to Rio, right? All the funds available. And we have top officials of the Athletics Federation of India arguing over why the athletes should make arrangements for themselves to organize water for themselves and not blame them. This is what it comes down to. Viewers, every legitimate reason to ask what on earth is going on.
It is not like
okay, again Manish is complaining. Okay, Manish, complain. RK Mishra on the debate. The debate is open. The debate is open.
But you have to allow me to speak.
Again, he says the same thing again and again. Can I have everyone on the panel? The debate is open, please. 1 second. Shishir Arangani later. Can I have the debate open, please? Thanks very much. Manish, don't complain. RK Mishra.
Manish, very simple question. You tell me, you have collected the material from the organizers. You were given the table. You chose not to be there. You chose not to cheer up. You chose not to give the water. No refreshment. And every country athletes have different eating habits. I organized midnight marathon in Bangalore for last 10 years. We take care of every country need and every region need. You are the official, you go there and you do not even be present there. As somebody said, other athlete supporters were going by bicycles. You did not even have the courtesy that two of your people running, you did not have a courtesy to man those places. No water, no nothing. When she fell down, you were not there. When her coach fought, you put him in jail.
No, sir.
Are you guys human or inhuman?
No, sir. I was. No. Please understand. I was not in Rio. I was in Delhi as a CEO. I'm not supposed to be in Rio.
Your people. I'm not saying
your
you.
people.
Doesn't mean you.
Athletics Federation of India.
Your people. Athletic Federation of India. It's not you.
You've called names. Let me speak.
Is that the only line you know?
Let me respond for a minute.
Is the only line you know? Let me speak. You'll keep repeating it
because you don't allow us to speak.
64 officials. 64 officials fly from India to Rio to assist 118 athletes.
No, we understand that it's a very.
You understand what?
We understand it's a very distressful moment for Jaisha, and we empathize with her completely.
No, you don't empathize. You called her a liar yesterday. How can you?
For the country,
no, you
not
didn't.
for Jaisha.
No, you didn't. You called her a liar yesterday.
No.
I have the full press release with me. I have the full press release with me. Don't say empathy. You had the press release yesterday, Manish. Manish, 1 minute. Manish, I want to read out this. I want to read out this so that the double standards and the hypocrisy of officials like you. I'm going to read out from the press release yesterday. Don't change your line tonight. Do not change your line tonight. You said yesterday misleading and incorrect statement made by athlete OP Jaisha. This was the Athletics Federation of India's press statement. And the last line of the press statement said, we fail to comprehend why Ms. Jaisha, who has been nurtured and trained with athletes, chose to state incorrect information in an interview to a section of the media. The information she gave is incorrect and misleading. I'm reading from your press release. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is this your press release or my press release? Who put out this press release yesterday? Why did you vilify her yesterday? Did you put out this press release yesterday? Did you put out this press release yesterday?
That's the AFI's job to actually put out a press release. That is the AFI's job.
So you abused her yesterday and you apologized today.
Stating the facts as we stand.
You abused her.
What was incorrect about what she said?
On NDTV yesterday, Jaisha praised the AFI Federation. On NDTV, Jaisha praised the AFI officials.
Listen, don't tell me about what happens on other channels because I don't want to comment on those channels.
Misleading comment.
Listen to me.
No.
I don't want to comment.
They also stand for India.
Hello, is this your press release?
You're not the only one who
you got this press release.
We are talking about.
Why are you looking so hassled? Why are you looking so hassled?
Talking about public interview. Of course,
why are you hassled?
If I will issue a press release,
you thought, I'll tell you what you thought you'd do. Listen to me. Okay, I'm asking you a question. Did Lalit Bhanot call her yesterday?
No. Why aren't you allowed to
Did Lalit Bhanot call her yesterday?
Yeah, please.
Did Lalit Bhanot call her yesterday?
Sorry?
Did Lalit Bhanot call OP Jaisha yesterday?
But you should be asking. You should be asking.
Did officials call OP Jaisha yesterday?
I spoke to Jaisha, and she actually went on record saying she has received a lot of response. Of course, I called her. I spoke to her.
So you tried to put pressure. You tried to put pressure on her, but when she came out and spoke,
oh my God!
Then you put out a press release.
Not at all.
Why did you call her a liar yesterday?
No. It was just out of concern.
Out of concern.
Not at all. We didn't.
So you call her out of concern in the morning and then you abuse her in a press release in the evening.
Information? No. In your press release, very unfair.
In your press release, I'll tell you what's unfair. Hello. Not only are you a man of double standards, you're also completely hypocritical. You are so transparently hypocritical. You are beginning to shock me.
No.
I'll tell you in this press release. In this press release, you said yesterday.
It does not fetch you sponsorship.
In this press release, you said yesterday.
No.
You said it is also informed that Ms. Jaisha had declined to use personalized drink in another event, the 2015 World Championships held in Beijing, and the coach informed the Indian team management she was not in the habit of using personalized drinks. In other words, you were vilifying her entire background and reputation, and you were saying that she is not in the habit of using personalized drinks. You know what happens with people like you, Manish? You lie once, you lie a second time, then you stumble over your lies, and you end up, embarrassing yourself on national television like you're doing now. Atul Vasan is saying something.
I just want to say, you've got a couple of them pinned down here. It's not enough. I think you should name and shame all the people who are actually technically supposed to be there. morally supposed to be there, who were not there, did not do their jobs. We don't know the names of these people. You've only got these few people here. But these are shameless people. They are thick-skinned people. No matter what you tell them, they will never agree to what you want them to believe. So I think whoever was there, who did not do their job properly, or is trying to hide behind these explanations.
Mr. Shirgaonkar and Narendra Nanavati.
And you know, the whole country,
please feel free to come in. I'm not stopping.
Name them and shame them, and I think probably somebody will have a conscience that they will quit.
No, we understand. We follow them on every program. They're part of your clique. They're part of your clique. They're part of your clique or no, who come on every program where they will actually toe your line.
What
please allow us to speak.
What clique?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
You know,
this is your defense now.
I just reduce his volume for a bit. Just reduce his volume for a bit. What's it? Atul, you know what? Atul, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why Manish Kumar is sounding so harassed and frustrated today. And just reduce his volume so he doesn't interrupt right now. You see, the problem is, let's have all the panelists on him. The problem is, they tried to conceal this case. Bijan Mishra, you know what happened in this case? There was an incident where the Indian coach fought with the officials because he thought an Indian marathoner died. He fought, he got desperate, he got paranoid. They did a cover-up at the Rio level. I don't know, it must be investigated why the story didn't come out in the media, because they did a perfect cover-up. The unfortunate thing Bejonda, for people like Manish Kumar and C.K. Walson is she came out and spoke. When she came out and spoke, they tried to call her. They tried to call her to put pressure, but she ended up speaking the truth. Worried that she will speak the truth and expose the whole lot of them. Worried that the whole lot of them will be exposed. Bijan Mishra, they put out a press release yesterday. Worried that one champion athlete will expose all of them. And Manish Kumar knows today that if there is a poll taken, how many people in India will be with people like him and C.K. Walson, and how many of them will be with Jaisha. They put out a press release trying to vilify her. Then she came and don't keep repeating my name like a broken record. Are you clear? Don't keep repeating my name like a broken record. Now the thing is, worried that she will expose the whole lot of them, they put out a press release. They thought she will silence. They will silence her. But the champion in her came out and spoke. Then they realized. At this point of time that the facts would come out. Now the footage is also out, viewers, and let's have a look at the footage. Now Bijan Mishra, facts are out there, rule book is out there, footage is out there. Bijan Mishra.
Manish must know that we don't toe anybody's line. We have our own position. We come with our own position. He dare tell us that we toe anybody's line. He is absolutely, a gone person, that he tries to defend himself on no issues. He cannot protect himself. And he says we toe the line of yours. Rubbish.
The problem is,
we have our own position. We talk on behalf of truth. We talk on behalf of people like Jaisha, who speaks up the truth and protects.
Don't react to Manish. No, don't react to Manish. He is the one who toes an official line. And the problem in this case is, Bejonda, that Manish's official line has been proven to be untrue. And the game plan has been completely exposed. Now the phone lines are burning right now. I've got so many calls coming in on the program. Should I take a break and come back on this debate? I'm opening up the phone lines. Gopal Krishnan is calling in from Bengaluru. I cannot even tell you how people are reacting to your smugness tonight. Manish Kumar. 1 second. Gopal Krishnan from Bengaluru. Good evening. Sorry for keeping you on hold for so long. Gopal, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Go on, Gopal. Yeah.
See, the Manish is talking about that.
Yeah.
I want to ask him a question.
Go ahead. Ask Manish.
What is in AFI?
1 second, let me listen. Yeah.
What is in AFI? He is an athlete? Does he know the problem of the athlete? For how many years the athlete has been practiced? And her whole goal, my athlete has finished the 42 kilometers. This man is sitting there in the TV and telling, no, everything. Tell him to walk for 42 kilometers.
Yeah.
I'll give every facility to him.
Yeah.
My athlete has finished 42 kilometers.
Yeah.
We are proud to be an
Absolutely,
Indian.
we are.
We are proud to be an Indian that my athlete has been 42 kilometers. This gentleman is sitting there.
We are.
I want to ask Wilson also. Mr. Wilson, I'll give all the facilities to you. Finish the race, man. You finish the race. If you have guts to finish, you finish. And the man who's sitting there, Manish Kumar, You tell Mr. Lalit Bonot. This is Gopal Krishna from Bangalore. Former athlete is talking here. Tell him that it's a challenge to him. I'll face in Karnataka Athletic Association and see that you're all been banned. You are all sitting there.
No abuses on the program, no personal abuses. I'll cut it at this point. 1 second. No personal abuses. The point is made. The point is made. The anger tonight comes out of the fact, and I want Virendra Nanavati and Namdev Shirgaonkar to come in. I've got another caller coming in. Namdev, you can't besmirch the image of an Indian Olympian. I cannot believe it. The Athletics Federation of India tries to discredit the version of an Indian Olympian. People like Manish and people like C.K. Valsan try to crush a champion. A champion puts in a superhuman performance, risks her life, runs a race. You don't give water. She comes back, she's unwell, she's been put on a block of ice for 3 years. She's risked her life for this country, and what do you give her, Mr. Valsar and Manish Kumar? The moment she comes back and speaks about what she goes through, you put out a press release trying to publicly humiliate and insult her. You try to publicly humiliate and insult her, and you have no remorse. You have no remorse. You have absolutely no. Whose press release is this?
Not get your facts correct.
Whose press release?
Provided any coverage to athletics.
Whose press release is this?
Last 4 years.
Whose press release is this?
Another last 4 years.
Whose press release is this? Again, you will not answer the question. I'm surprised. Namdev, what do you think? Namdev, in this case, does the Athletics Federation deserve to give Jaisha an apology? Namdev.
No, it's not part of the apology, but athletes are always innocent. Athletes are always concentrated on their sports.
Yes.
And I think that being an athlete, I was an athlete and become a member. We support whatever the athletes party. This year, India did a remarkable job. Maximum athlete participation. Even government has supported very good.
No, but in this case, what would you say to the Athletics Federation of India?
I think that everybody should follow the rules, because it's not Athletic Federation of India. Whatever the rule says, we have to stick on the rules.
So why were the rules not followed by the Athletics Federation?
Somewhere the rules,
Sure. Virendra Nanavati, what do you think? You've been quiet for a long time, sir. You're Senior Vice President of the Indian Olympic Association. Is what happened to Jaisha correct? Yeah.
No, it's one thing.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
What?
Go ahead, I can hear you. The phone lines are still running. Mr. I think I'll have to try you again, Mr. Nanavati. I think I have to try you again. Let's put the pictures up once again, please. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, you can hear. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think the athlete requirement should have been fulfilled by the accompanying official.
Yeah.
And that part we have to admit the reality of the situation, and that is why the athletes have suffered.
Yeah.
The accompanying official should have taken care of this particular area.
Yeah. Yeah. You heard that, Manish. You'll attack him also?
You cannot understand.
Attack him also?
It's simple thing, you cannot understand what this is.
The thing is that absolutely. Accompanying officials have to take care of the athlete. There's no doubt about it, right? I commiserate completely with Jaisha's case.
Have you taken them to task?
She's been very upset, but please understand. The rule debars the coach or the doctor of the Indian athletics team contingent to come into the competition area.
It's wrong.
That's first point. Please also understand.
No. You need to understand the rules. I don't know.
Please recall the match between Lee Zuroi of China and Carolina.
Again you're speaking.
No.
Again you're shouting.
Please understand.
Again you're shouting. Why are you shouting? How come the other countries had water there?
From the pulpit.
How come the other countries had water there?
You know politics. No, you know politics. You know business. You know sports. We know nothing.
I think you're behaving in a really ridiculous way. You're embarrassed. You're an embarrassment.
We speak what we know.
You're behaving in an embarrassing way.
Absolutely not, Arnab.
Again, you're now shouting like that.
It's your habit not to allow.
I am asking.
Arnab, it's your habit not to allow.
I don't know. How.
No. You will only.
You know.
Point of view to put out.
You know, Manish Kumar, I've let you speak.
Not at all.
Now, do you get it? Do you get it? There are phones calling. People are calling from all over. And you know what, Manish Kumar? Everybody is talking about you. Everybody across the country, people are talking about you. You want to teach me the rules? Please go into the rules. Go into section 8, road races, rule 240, road races, and we can go para, chapter and verse on the rules.
I am not.
Now Sanjay Gupta is calling from Guwahati. Sanjay Gupta. Sanjay Gupta is on the call. Sanjay, please. Sanjay. Sanjay, please. Sanjay. Are you there, Sanjay?
Yes. Yes, please.
Incredible fellow you are. You know, I'm really telling you, Manish. I've seen
sir.
many arrogant people, but believe me, I have never
Yes,
seen
sir.
somebody as arrogant as you.
Sir,
Yes.
I want
Sanjay
this
Gupta, go.
Indian Olympic Association to be scrapped. People like Manish Kumar and Balsan should not be there. And there should be at least Arjun awardees in the Indian Olympic Association. These type of people should not be allowed.
Absolutely.
And as a sports minister, there should be sports person only.
I got your point. I got your point. Himanshu Chaturvedi, please. Himanshu Chaturvedi also wanted to come in. This is the biggest sporting cover-up that we are reporting tonight, because while those who have won medals and done us proud with their performances have been honored and feted, those like Jaisha who have been the victims of apathy from our officials have been sidelined, their versions have been discredited, and the Athletics Federation of India has carried out an all-out campaign to vilify her and besmirch her image and try and put pressure on her. People like Valsar and Manish Kumar essentially feel that they'll bring so much pressure on an athlete that they'll silence the athlete, or they will put the athlete's career at risk. I don't understand, Mr. Valsan, why you feel there's no accountability. You haven't answered my question, that had something happened to her, who would have taken responsibility? Himanshu, please. Yeah, Himanshu.
Yeah, Arnab, I don't know what it takes to say a small word like sorry.
Yeah.
You know, tonight I would have expected Mr. Manish Kumar and Mr. Walson to have said sorry to Jaisha and said that since we are not there ourselves, we will certainly take an action against people, those who are responsible. Now it takes a very, very small gesture to her that yes, injustice was done to you. Just own something which has happened. We all see it is a media. We're seeing in the cameras, something wrong happened. Manish, why don't you just say sorry? You don't have to fight a case which is a lost case.
Absolutely.
You are fighting a lost battle.
Let me speak at least. Even to say sorry, you need to allow me to
Manish,
speak.
let me finish. You've been speaking.
See,
Manish,
even for me to say sorry, you need to give me time to speak.
I've been patiently listening. Manish, don't interfere. Manish, let us be gentlemen. Allow me my time. I've been patiently waiting. You've been talking. You're defending a lost battle. I know where are you coming from, what you do. You know me. We have interacted number of conferences. Please don't interfere when I'm putting a solid point for the player.
Go ahead, Himanshu.
Where was your crony doctor? The radiologist, so-called doctor, where was he? We didn't see him anywhere. We didn't see any officials. We didn't see a statement coming out of the Athletic Association or the Olympic Association or the ministry that we are going to take an action against the people, those who did that to an athlete.
Yeah.
Do you understand that you would take an athlete on a guarantee? You have a waiver signed by the athlete.
Yeah.
The athlete hands over themselves to you.
Yeah.
If tomorrow, God forbidden, an athlete was dead, who was responsible? Please take the responsibility. On this news hour, please say sorry, both of you, Mr. Wilson and Manish, and take this forward. We are with you. Please say sorry to the nation. Please say sorry to Jaisha. Take action against officials, those who were not there. And let me tell you, every athlete has a right to say something. But when the athlete walks into the field, you have a support staff, you have the team called coaches.
Yesterday.
They are responsible for the welfare of the athlete.
Yesterday.
If they said no water, no juice, doesn't matter. They should have stood there.
Suman,
the athlete.
What is the worst part of all
bottles
this?
in their hand.
What
were they doing?
What is
Arnab?
Yes, Suman.
Arnab, can I quickly make a point?
Yeah, go on. Suman.
Yeah. Arnab, first of all, where were these officials when the women's marathon was on? First point is something that they need to clarify,
Mr.
and why
Watson,
they were
there?
not there cheering is clearly unpardonable. That is completely unacceptable, and that they should be taken to task for that. That is clear. As far as this particular issue is, we also need to clarify to the country itself that this is not about water, this is about specialized, personalized drinks, which the athlete may choose or may not choose to have. It is not about water. So this whole issue of going on repeating that she was not given water, is not correct. We have to say that she was not given personalized
Sumant,
which she chose not to have.
She was not given even water.
Also said
she was not given even water.
She was consulted the previous evening. No, 1 minute. It is not the duty of the coach or the local of the Indian people to give her the water there. The water is provided as part of the organizing committee.
Wrong.
The people are there en route to provide her water.
Wrong.
Please clarify that.
No.
Don't keep saying
where
that
you are. No, 1 second.
Because they didn't. She was not given personalized refreshments.
Sumant, be very clear
of the facts. If you have any doubt on this, please ask the IOC officials. I am agreeing with you. They should have been at the table. They should have been cheering her. They should not have abdicated
it is not about cheering.
But
it is,
we are
1 second.
We are taking things out of context.
Sumant, first of all, I can understand why you are taking a pro-establishment line. I am reading out the rules to you. I am reading out the rules to you. I am reading out the rules to you. Sumant, don't protest so much. Don't protest so much.
I'm telling you, 1 minute.
Don't protest so much.
1 minute.
Sumant, 1 minute, yeah.
Can I just?
No, Sumant, when you made a point, I need to correct you where you are wrong.
Whose responsibility is it to give water?
Yeah. Okay, so the Indian officials, by their own admission.
So you're saying that the organizing committee does not provide water at the marathon?
Sumant, listen to me. Listen, okay?
Go ahead.
Listen, okay? There are unmanned empty tables. Some countries have a support system. We don't have a support system. Point number 1. Our athlete runs.
They should have been there.
Sumant, are you going to listen? Sumant, are you going to listen? And look at Walson, he's smiling. He's very happy. Walson thinks today. No, 1 second. This gentleman Walson is very happy today. He's very happy today at what OP Jaisha has got.
Why should I be happy?
Then why are you smiling?
No.
Why are you smiling? What is there to smile about?
What Suman is making is 100% correct. Mr. Suman, what he makes the justification is 100% correct. That's the reason.
Where you were.
Just 1 second. Sumant and Mr. Walson. Sumant, 1 minute.
That also you.
Yes, I was at the finish line.
Where were the officials?
I was at the finish line.
Okay. So
I was at the finish line.
Oh, so Walson.
They were all standing at the finish line.
Mr. Walson, you were in Rio.
Yes.
You were in Rio.
Yeah.
He was in Rio.
Yes.
He was in Rio.
Okay, Sumant, don't complete my sentences for 2 minutes, please, if you can.
Yes.
Sumant, 1 second. This is fantastic. Mr. Walson, you were in Rio. You are among the officials. You are the Secretary of the Athletics Federation of India.
Yes, I was in Rio.
An Indian marathoner was running.
Yes.
No water was provided to her.
Yes.
Right? And you are now arguing, saying she should have either asked for water.
Providing water is not our responsibility.
It's incredible, Mr. I just don't understand. Other athletes.
Provide water.
No, you don't get it. Sumant, 1 minute.
Special drinks they have been provided.
Can you just be quiet for a minute? Sumant, I'm really sorry about it, but please be quiet for a minute if it's not too much of a difficulty. I'll just request you to be quiet for 2 minutes and I'll explain to you. Okay, just don't go on and on and on and on and on. Okay, just wait a while. Please understand, it's not only about water. It's about water, it's about rejuvenating drinks, it's about bananas, it's about nutrition that is provided, and an athlete requires that nutrition in the course of the run. Point number 1. So I'll explain to you right now.
Yes.
I'll explain it simply. Maybe Sumant, you'll understand it if I put it across in slightly more simple language. And RK is also on the debate. Now listen, Sumant. Sumant, listen. Sumant, again you start off. That's not what I appreciate.
Both the athletes.
Sumant, I made a point to you. Sumant, did I make a request to you? Sumant, did I make a request to you? Will you be quiet for a while? There's RK also on the debate. Can I have RK on the debate, please, if you don't mind? RK.
Yes.
The point being made, I think we need to make this very clear to Sumant. There is refreshments
which are trying to confuse the nation.
No.
They are trying to confuse the nation.
Yeah, go ahead.
What
I think transparently.
Water's responsibility. Let me explain, because I organize marathons in Bangalore. There's a 10-year running midnight marathon. Every athlete has
no. 1 second. Can I just stop for a while? 1 second. RK, can I stop for a while? Mr. Walson, you can hear me? You can hear me?
And you are laughing.
Yes.
1 second. I'm telling you the last time. For the last time, I'm telling you, and you understand when I tell you something seriously. You wipe that smile off your face. An athlete almost died in Rio.
I can understand.
And I don't know what on earth you were doing. So you wipe that smile off your face right now.
It's a shame, actually.
You either wipe that smile off your face or you get out of the program.
We rushed along with the athlete to the medical center.
You either wipe that smile off your face.
With the athlete in the
I'm telling you, Mr. Walson, either right now you wipe that smile off your face or you get out of the program. Am I clear with you? This is a serious matter.
No,
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
Yes, we were in the medical center.
Please. Now, I'm telling you, Mr. Walson, please don't do that. Please. Yes, please. Continue. RK, please continue. And Mr. Walson, please listen. Yeah.
So please listen. So what happens, every athlete, and given that a place like marathon where athletes from 100-odd countries, every athlete based on the region they come from, based on the kind of diet they have, every athlete has personalized requirement. In a small marathon like we do in Bangalore, we ask, Ethiopian guy will ask for something else, a European guy will ask for something else, a Kenyan guy will ask for something else. We put that in the form when we keep their undertaking when they come to register with us.
True.
Now you are going to Olympics, 86 of you with the government money, you are standing there, and I saw every single table. Every single table was empty, where every other table of other countries was there. So you did not feel the need to provide a girl from India, from Kerala, a drink which will suit her. It could be a coconut water. It could have been, whatever else, Gatorade.
Exactly.
It could have been banana. It could have been a personalized. But this kind of thing you didn't know. You were standing at the finish line to garland her. When she fell, and then you fought with the coach who thought, he came out and said she's dead. And then you put her to security. This is the kind of, and then you are trying to discredit so that next athlete ever in life will never challenge Athletic Federation of India. You are intimidating all athletes so that if, by the way, if Newshour has not brought it out, you would have nicely covered the story. There are so many sports journalists in Rio, nobody talked about it.
Why didn't they?
It is a shame. If you made a mistake, accept it.
Why didn't they? Mr. Walson.
No, see, can I speak?
Mr. Walson.
Can I speak?
No, Mr. Walson.
Can I speak? You are not allowing us to speak.
Mr. Walson.
Yes.
I just want to ask you here that, you have a narrative that she wants a personalized drink or she does not want a personalized drink. It's a hyper-technical argument. You've spent all your time trying to intimidate her, put out a press release, attacking her, put every argument that robs a superhuman athlete of every bit of humanness.
I have never attacked an athlete in any way.
Yesterday's press release, who put it out? When you said that she is making misleading and incorrect statements, you also said, as part of that press release, that she has no reason to complain.
Exactly.
My view is, Mr. Walson, an athlete who almost dies is put on an ice block, needs 3 hours to regain consciousness, and you have the temerity to actually come out and put out a press release calling her a liar, A, B, saying she has no reason to complain,
just be human.
And C, saying,
I have never said she's a liar. I never said she's a liar.
No, what is, one second, what is the when you say misleading and incorrect statements by her, basically what does that mean? You're calling her a liar, no? You're calling a champion athlete a liar.
See, Mr. Goswami, you can call that athlete and you can ask about me to her.
I'm seeing your press release.
Yes, I have.
I'm seeing your press release.
Not helped her. Then
I'm seeing your press release. I'm seeing your press release. Who put out the press release? Do you take responsibility? Do you and Manish Kumar take responsibility for issuing this press release? Is this press release from you? Did you say she has no reason to complain?
The press release has only said what
she said that I had
did you say she has no reason to complain?
Because that is not the
Did you say she has no reason to complain? Did you say she has no reason to complain?
See,
I don't know if you put, if you, no, the question is if you have managed, listen, if you have managed to put out a semi-official line on another channel does not prove anything. I am saying today, she was on my program yesterday.
She was on my program yesterday.
I'm asking you.
Please accept it. Please understand.
Whose press release
if you want, we can send the news link to you.
Bijon Mishra, tell me, I feel I'm banging my head against a wall tonight. Bijon Mishra, I feel I'm banging my head against a wall tonight. I've Conrad Stephen.
He's not responding to your press release question.
You don't want to listen to the truth.
Why is he not doing that? Why is he not saying that it was his or not?
The facts have to be out in the public domain.
Conrad Stephen.
The spokesperson spoke in person.
Conrad Stephen is on the call.
Spoke in person. And she admitted that she was not cared for. She was scared. She was awfully scared in terms of what has happened with her. She was so disappointed. She said nobody was there to take care of her. So, and you all are trying to quote some other channel and say that she said this to that channel, this to that channel. And she spoke something candidly outspoken, courageous person.
The fact is, Bejanda, you were on the program yesterday, and what is being said right now is that we have some kind of a more semi-official line has gone out on some other channel, and that is being presented as the fact that that is the line.
Correct.
That she's spoken out the truth. Now, I don't care if a semi-official lines are going on other channels. It's not none of my concern.
We are not bothered.
We are not bothered about it.
We want the truth to prevail.
Absolutely.
We want the truth to prevail.
Conrad Stephen is calling. Conrad Stephen is a sprinter, football player from Goa. He's on the call tonight. Conrad, are you there?
Yes.
Conrad, are you there? I mean, I'm like banging my head against a wall.
Debates of yours on Newshour, and I've been following this specifically from yesterday.
Yeah.
You have, all these people on your panel who are officials.
Yeah.
Half of them are, supposed to be senior citizens. They look like senior citizens, and they should be retiring and not be there in the, as the officials, in the Indian Athletics Federation, and then you have some people who are, trying to defend and things like that when a particular situation has taken place. Now, what I want to make a point is that basically I've been traveling, I traveled to Europe and all these countries abroad, and where water is very expensive, and my analogy is that basically that these guys must have created a scam even with collecting water and keeping it for themselves when they have to go out for shopping and all and drink water, and they have not even cared to even be there at those booths over there. Yeah. So I feel this is another scam over there that has taken place in the Rio Olympics.
So Mr. Walson, last question tonight, just out of curiosity. You said you took all those refreshments and all that, you got it.
Yes.
What did you do with it?
Yes. See, we have asked the personal coach of Miss OP Jaisha whether she wanted personal drink, and the coach said she doesn't want any personal drink.
Mr. Walson,
she said the personal drink is not required.
Mr. Walson, just one last point.
Yes.
I want to tell you and I want to tell Manish with all seriousness and the greatest of respect to both of you. You will lose, the athlete will win. You people come down from your high horses, you are nobodies. The athletes are everything.
It's really sad.
You are there because of them.
Exactly.
Your entire existence, you owe to these people. India can do without you, but they can't do without the athletes. You understand? Manish, do you understand? Before OP Jaisha, you are a nobody.
No, absolutely.
You are a nobody before the athletes. So just come down from your high horse.
There's no doubt about it, yeah. That we are there for the athletes.
No, you're not there for the athletes.
Take onus tonight. Take onus tonight.
I throw this open tonight, and viewers, we should also investigate why this matter got covered up in Rio, why nobody reported it. An Indian athlete risked their life, how this matter was covered up. We're following the story. We have maximum tweets coming in on the subject. Manish, don't think we're going to let you off the hook. Mr. Walson, do not think we're going to let you off the hook. We're tracking your every move. Thank you for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.